On this episode of It's Me or the Dog, Victoria meets Fran and Richard, whose dogs are putting the brakes on their summer road trips. Fran and Richard want to take their 4 dogs RVing.
I would most definitely prefer when we went camping not to take the dogs.
And the constant barking
You're barking at nothing.
are driving Richard crazy
I've had enough of this.
and tearing their marriage apart.
Our relationship is gonna suffer over that?
It already has.
Victoria Stilwell has been training dogs in both Great Britain and the United States for nearly 14 years. Today, she's on her way to help the Hawks family get back on the road for their summer RV trips.
Summer camping at an RV park is a great way for the family to have fun together. But if your dogs are dangerous and out of control, you have to work as a team to manage them. If you don't, everybody's trip will be ruined or somebody could get hurt.
Becky, come on. I can't wait for Victoria to get here because these dogs are stressing me out. It's really putting a stress on me and my relationship.
The Hawks family takes Victoria outside to show off their RV.
Wow, look at that. Oh, that's an RV, isn't it?
Yeah, you like it?
Me, I love it. How many times do you get to go out in it?
Not as many times as we used to. If I had my way, we'd be out every weekend. But now things have changed a bit.
Why don't you go out so often?
Well, since we've added Rusty to the mix, it's made it extremely difficult for me. So sometimes it's just not worth trying to go out.
Right, okay. I wanted to see exactly what went on.
When we go camping, because my family likes to travel a lot, it's definitely not peaceful.
I got it.
Once they set up camp, Victoria and the family sit back to enjoy the beautiful day. But Rusty isn't so relaxed.
Oh.
Oh my God.
The way that he lunges and that neck, I mean, oh my gosh. The way they tie the dogs out, though, is not good because all the dogs are getting tangled up. If they see someone coming by, they lunge, and that's very dangerous. It could snap their necks.
It's really scary. Rusty, come here.
Rusty is a huge liability anywhere, but at a campsite, there is no doubt in my mind that if Rusty hadn't been tethered, he would have bitten that skateboarder. RVing with this family and their dogs was not pleasant. It's an absolute nightmare. I just wanted to put in place a whole load of tools that are going to make it easier for the whole family to enjoy it when they come RVing. I think that at least some of your dogs should be in a pen and not tied up on the long line, especially Rusty. I constructed a pen outside so the dogs are a lot safer. They're not at the other end of a tie-out rope, so they can't strangle themselves. And the dogs can spend some outside time in safety with the family.
I was thrilled with the whole gated system. And I know that I can still go about doing my business and know that they're all in there safe and nobody's gonna get choked.
It's good. It's good, pups. Rusty, Daisy, and Speckles seemed to take to the pen pretty well. But Doodles, who I knew was going to be difficult, she started barking. I want to address Doodles barking out here. If she barks too much, she gets removed and put in the RV. I need to cut out any visuals for Doodles once she's inside the RV. And that meant we had to put the blinds down and put other stuff around the window so she couldn't see out. You go in there, get her, hold her, bring her in, shut the door. That's it, unemotional. Okay, now.
Victoria has Fran start off the training.
Back, back.
That's it, you're in. Take a seat. Let's wait. All right, go back, take her about, put her back in. That's it, talking. Put her back in there. Okay. Once that's fixed, you can leave. There you go.
Now that they've got the idea down, Victoria wants Richard to take over.
I thought there was no way that she could get Doodles to stop barking.
Richard also got involved with the timeouts, and it's so important that he starts and learns to take over, to give Fran a break.
I'll be able to do this in my sleep.
Nearly 15 minutes later, Doodles finally relaxes.
It was just jaw-dropping to me to see her work. Miracles.
Now we've been sitting here, what, for 2 minutes now, no barks?
That's pretty good.
Later in the week, Victoria checks in.
I can't wait to see how Fran and Richard have been getting on without.
But as soon as they set up camp, things start to go awry.
Here it goes. Watch me. Hey, Rutty, watch me. Watch me. Boy, Rutty.
This is not good.
Rusty. Rusty.
Are we having fun yet? When the dogs get out of control, sometimes I just feel like let him go play on the freeway because I don't want to deal with the problems anymore. You're barking at nothing. Rutty, watch me.
When Richard says things like the dog should go play on the freeway, I want to tell him to go play on the freeway.
Okay, I've had enough of this.
Richard, you've got to stay patient. The training takes time, and you've got to stick with it.
Richard, you're there with them. Do something.
It doesn't do anything.
Good boy.
See, we're just encouraging bad behavior by feeding them the whole time. I have to stand here the whole time and feed them.
You don't have to stand there. That's
yeah,
the whole thing.
I
You
do.
just need to get their focus.
Once they've got it on the other dog, he's so riled up, I can't get it away from him.
Sure you can.
When stuff like this goes wrong at the RV park, I really have a short fuse and I lose my patience quick. My blood pressure is high right now. It's stressing me out.
What a mess. If these two don't start working together, not only is their relationship going to suffer, but their dogs are too. Hey.
Hey, so good to see you.
Nice to see you.
Victoria has one last chance to cut down on the dog's reactions to passers-by.
You can change this, you can work this to your advantage, you can put it in any kind of shape, anywhere, wherever you are in the RV park. Good luck, and happy training from now on.
Thank you.
See you guys. I really hope this family continue, because they have dogs with a lot of issues. If they really work hard, they're gonna have happier dogs, and they themselves are gonna be much, much happier too.
RVing is definitely calmer.
It's the first time they've ever not barked when we've just got to the campsite.
It looks like Fran and Richard have really come together over the past few weeks, and their joint effort is really paying off.